Welcome back to the program. You're watching Morning Thailand with Tulip and Golf. Now, this is the third break, and we're talking about political issue. And of course, this particular one, although it's not directly political issue, but it's still related because apparently the Democrat Party has been accused a lot in terms of perhaps having a little push for this particular para rubber farmers protesting.
Right.
That's what, especially from the Kun Pramphong Naparit, the spokesperson of the Pheu Thai Party, who seems to believe that this was the Democrats behind all this chaotic situation. Now, apparently, this has been ongoing for a while, since the 23rd. They have been trying to at least get their voice across, because obviously it's not only rice that the government have to actually look after, but also the para rubber as well. And we are actually one of the biggest rubbers producers in the world. Here in Thailand, especially down south. But as you know, a lot of the rubber plantations actually located down south, where it was actually Democrat dominate, kind of thing, stronghold. So that's created a lot of issue when they actually came out and in protest. Now, apparently, they say that yesterday at about 9 o'clock, about 200 people from Surat Thani went in and actually talked, as well as having a forum with the deputy of the agriculture and ministry to actually talk together in terms of trying to ease out the situation and discussing the situation right there, especially in agricultural area. Now, the deputy minister actually talked about the fact that they are trying currently to help with the para rubber price. However, the request that the government buying more, about they say that they already used about 2.2 million baht, 20,000 million baht already. So that's mean about 2 billion per se. And they say that at this point, they still have 200,000 tons of para rubber still in the stock that hasn't been able to release. So I guess at this point, our Thai government not only have the rice in stock, we also have para rubbers in stock, and they say that they could not sell it at this time because the price is so low, the market price at this point. So they have to keep it for a while. But to keeping it, a lot of people were concerned as well, because the longer you keep it, the more deteriorate it would be.
The quality going down.
Exactly. So at this point, they say that the ministry themselves say that they will talk about this next week. So in terms of trying to use other types of means, for example, perhaps decrease the price of fertilizers in order to help the agriculture area, as well as trying to show them how to perhaps plant something else alongside the para rubber plantation, as well as maybe cut down the over 25 years old plant, so that way you can use that log to be sold something else. Now, as you can see, the mob there, just gonna talk very quickly there, there actually has been a mob, quite a bit of over 1,000 people from the southern part of Thailand. So Nakhon Si Thammarat, there were some from the other provinces as well that came in, but mainly in Nakhon Si Thammarat. And they actually closed down one of the biggest highway that taking, you going in and out of the southern part of Thailand to the central part of Thailand. Now they say at this point, they are situating along the Chien Yai district of Nakhon Si Thammarat province. Now, the police obviously trying their best to control the situation, but they say that there's quite a bit of a scuffle because people throwing rocks at the police as well. So not really helping the situation.
And yesterday, the agriculture ministry come out and say that he cannot offer them 120 baht per kilogram because the world price actually 70 baht per kilogram.
Yeah, 71 to 72.
And they even referred to the rice price pledging. He even referred to rice price pledging scheme that it didn't go so well, and now we have like pile of rice in the stock. So he doesn't think it's the right thing to do for the rubber.
Yeah, and that's what the Democrats used to attack the government, saying that why did you help with the rice and not with the rubber?
Right.
And they believe that it's political game and such. So at this point, I believe that is escalating quite a bit, and they say that in Phayao province, the rubber farmers in the northeastern part of Thailand actually threatened to gather on the 3rd of August as well in order to actually, in Nakhon Ratchasima province as well, in order to voice their view. They say that if the government do not do anything about this on the 3rd of September, that's when they're going to come out in full force to gather. So on 3rd of September, apparently on the south of Thailand, there will be a gathering if they didn't get what they would like, and in the northeastern part of Thailand as well. So it doesn't look very good for the government. So hopefully the government say that, well, according to the deputy minister, at least he said that there's going to be a meeting in terms of this, but that's going to be next week. But that's when they're going to gather next week. So I'm not quite sure
about the timing.
Exactly, whether or not meeting next week would be actually enough time to prepare for this.
This is a protest season or something.
Yes.
Talking about protests right now going on, if you already forget, at Lumpini Park there is still a gathering, and the latest report say that over the weekend they call themselves People's Army Against Thaksin Regime. Actually, over the weekend they got more people to join them. They said hundreds of students from 20 educational institutes has joined the force over the weekend, and they have received some really warm welcome and some bandana, just to show that to give them as a sign of welcoming. So yes, maybe it's quiet down, but they actually still there. And in related to that, the reform panel has already started over the weekend.
Not the one with the foreign.
Not the one with the foreign, the international figures. That one will be September.
Okay.
I think September. This one is the one that involves former and current politician and academic. The one that start off from the Prime Minister's speech.
Right.
Just during the ISA period. So yesterday, at Santi Maitri building at the government compound, it's where the first day of the reform panel starts. And the first one that arrived at Santi Maitri building is the former Prime Minister, General Cholit Yongchayut. So seems like he's pretty excited about whatever happening there. And about 9:45, Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra has arrived, and in her opening speech, she said that she hoped that everybody can join, and that means actually the PAD. And also the Democrat Party is still not showing up as expected. They already said they're not going to show up, and of course they're not show up. So she just feel bad that not all sides actually joined in this panel. And she said that this panel will be about how the country will run with good governance. Under His Majesty the King as the leader of the state.
Okay.
And she pointed out 7, they said it's called 7 exit for Thailand, which when they list together, I think it sounds confusing.
Okay.
Number 1, they use the word goal. First goal is the exit or solution of the democratic country under the king as the leader of the state, which I don't think it make any difference.
Right.
Anyway, number 2, the equality in the resolution of inequality.
Okay.
This is the direct translated of what she said.
Okay.
Number 3 is the how to work transparently. That is a good thing.
Right.
That is
Always
clear.
a good thing.
Yes. Number 4 is the goal of the process to make it fair for every groups that they will receive their rights under the law. Number 5 is they want she wants the democratic country that everybody can join together and can hear everyone, can listen to others. And number 6 is the belief and trust and forgive each other to build, the trust of the country. And number 7, they want everyone to look at the country benefit and the righteousness as the core. So it's a bit confusing in some of the point.
Stating utopia, like that's like a really nice things in like whether or not is implementable, applicable.
Aim high and hope that you can get there. I don't know. Anyway, so the journalist asked her about the policy or the topic that they would discuss. She actually said this is a very open stage, so they haven't have any topic pinned down because this is a stage for everyone.
Okay.
And she also focused on the 3 core pillar of this country is the administration, the law, and the judicial system. But anyway, but there's a lot of, actually, because it's an open stage, so she said that everyone can just, suggest anything. So Thai Pim Chai Chon, he are already out of the political ring in Thailand, but he was one of the very active ministers actually. He said that he would like to propose that this government set up various committees that focus on each topic itself, such as the economic, the education, or the national security, because he believed that just the panel discussion like this doesn't make anything better. He believed that setting up specific committee for specific topic would be more benefit for the country, because he said that the government has so many advisors already.
Yes.
And some people probably not sure why they are there at the panel. So it's probably better to set up the committee for each field. But the Prime Minister said she invite everyone of that important for the country, because the government actually just want to be the medium of talk.
But that's the thing, like we talked about this before, whether or not anything will come out of it. I mean, in terms of something solid that would be implementable, because in theory it sounds good.
Yeah, but in opposite government, they already set up some committee and came out with a report and suggestion what we're supposed to do, and nobody do anything from that either.
I'm pretty sure
we have so many research and nothing ever happened.
Yes. All right, let's take a short break, because Kun Chain will report about the whole yellow shirt. That they actually came out and actually announced the stopping of the whole movement. Well, at least the core leaders.
Right.
Anyway, so please stay tuned.